Shedeur Sanders had just an 18.9 QBR in 2025, the lowest QBR in the NFL. And you know what? I don't care. I got to explain this to so many people all the time. QBR is not a real stat. It is made up by ESPN, and it's not an accurate evaluation in any way, shape, or form of a quarterback. I honestly don't know how they get away with even using QBR as part of their statistical process. And yes, I hear the haters already. Shedeur Glazer, fanboy. Okay, well, just tune out then, because obviously this conversation is not for you. Can someone explain to me how J.J. McCarthy has a 35.6 QBR while Shedeur Sanders only has an 18.9? J.J. McCarthy, who started 3 more games than Shedeur, only had 200 more passing yards, 11 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, and the same completion percentage. And yet somehow his QBR was almost 20 points higher. Not a real stat. Spencer Rattler for the Saints, 50.3 QBR. 50.3. His QBR was higher than his backup quarterback, Tyler Shuck, who ended up taking his job. Is Spencer Rattler a better quarterback than Tyler Shuck? Is Spencer Rattler a better quarterback than Jaden Daniels, who only had a 44.7 QBR? Not a real stat. And here's the only evidence you really need about QBR being a total nonsense BS stat from ESPN. When Shedeur Sanders started against the Raiders last year, first career NFL start, he went 11 for 20 for 209 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He averaged 10.5 yards per completion. He was only sacked once, only lost 3 yards, and he had an 87.3 passer rating. Not bad for a rookie's first start in the NFL. Do you know what ESPN gave him for a QBR? 8.6. 8.6. Not a real stat. Because in 2024, Dorian Thompson-Robinson started a game against the Cincinnati Bengals. He went 20 of 34 for just 157 yards, only 4.6 yards per completion, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and he was sacked 5 times for 32 yards lost in that game. He had a passer rating of just 45.8. Absolutely abysmal. Do you know what ESPN gave him for a QBR? 17.1. And you want to go back to Shedeur's 18.9 QBR for the entirety of the 2025 season? Dorian Thompson-Robinson in 2024 threw 118 passes for only 440 yards, no touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. And they gave him a QBR of 17.4. Not a real stat. Yeah, so don't ever use QBR in an argument for or against a quarterback, because again, not a real stat.